Hello everyone, my name is Peace and today I will demonstrate how to deploy a smart contract on the Celo Alfajores testnet using Hardhat. So in this tutorial, we will learn how to install and configure Hardhat. We will also learn how to claim testnet funds from Celo, and also we will learn how to deploy a smart contract. So let's get started. Now, let's set up our environment variables. The first thing we will have to do is to generate a private key for testing purposes. So I can use Valora or MetaMask to create a wallet. After that, I'll create a new file named .env in my project root. Add two variables. I'll also add wallet address and private key where I will store my wallet and private key. So it's essential to add 0x in front of my private key so that it works with Hardhat. So after that, we need to install our Hardhat. The next thing to do is that we need to install Hardhat on our local machine. And to do this, I will open up my terminal and run the command npm install Hardhat to install it. So after that, we will create a Hardhat project. So after installing Hardhat, we can create a Hardhat project using the command npx Hardhat init, and that will initialize a Hardhat project for us. So we'll be using JavaScript for this project. We will initialize Hardhat in our current project root and add a git ignore so that our environment variables won't be pushed to GitHub. So after that, we install all the necessary dependencies. So now that we have initialized our Hardhat project, we need to configure it. So now the next thing we'll be talking about is configuring our Hardhat project. To configure it, we need to go to the Hardhat configuration file, and this can be found at the hardhat.config.js file. So before that, we need to install the .env package to manage our environment variables by running the command npm install.env. So to use the environment variable inside our code, we need to import the .env package and initialize it. So we have to import and initialize the .env package. Yes, hope you are following. So after this, we can add the Celo Alfajores testnet to our project. And to add it to our project, we can add it by setting up the network parameters. So Hardhat supports multiple networks, but for this tutorial, we will use only the Celo Alfajores network. So to add the Alfajores network, we can set our key name to Alfajores. Can you see that? Okay, so we also need to add the RPC to the Alfajores settings, and this can be copied from the official Celo website. So after that, we need to add the chain ID, which is 44787. Then add our private key into the account configuration to send signed transactions to the blockchain or deploy smart contract. So I will type in process.env.private underscore key to use the private key we have specified in the .env file. So to set Alfajores as the default network for Hardhat, we need to include the default network parameter and copy the name of our network and paste it. So henceforth, Hardhat will use Alfajores as the default network. So by default, Hardhat comes with a sample contract called lock.so, which we will deploy on the Celo Alfajores network. So let's talk about how to deploy a sample contract using Hardhat. So we can get the lock contract from the contract folder. And also under the script folder, we have a file containing some codes. This code is used to deploy the lock.so contract. So to run this script, we need to run the command npx hardhat run scripts /deploy.js. So this command might fail because we don't have enough gas fee to cover our transaction, and which is where we need the faucet. So now let's talk about how to claim test funds from Celo faucet. So let's go to the .env file and copy our wallet address and paste it in the Alfajores testnet faucet to claim test funds. Once we are done with that, we need to deploy a sample contract using Hardhat with gas. So if we run this command again, we won't face any issue. Now that our smart contract has been deployed, we can copy this address and paste it into the Explorer to verify that it has been truly deployed. Can you see that the smart contract was deployed a few seconds ago from this? Okay, so that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in our next video. Bye.